students, welcome back to video classes. In the previous video classes you have learned all the properties of integers except division by 0. Now in this class we will learn how to divide a given integer by 0. Division by 0. So generally we cannot divide any integer by 0. So why can't we divide by 0? So this is the question. And why division by 0 is not possible? So before that, what is the meaning of division? Before that, what is the meaning of division? What is the meaning of division? As we know that simply division means it is the inverse operation of multiplication. Simply it is the inverse operation of multiplication, and another one is it means it is a repeated subtraction. Division means it is a repeated subtraction. Let me explain first repeated subtraction. It is a repeated subtraction. Division means it is a repeated subtraction. So how to divide a number by other number? By using this method, 18 divided by 6. What does it mean? 18 divided by 6 means how many times we can subtract 6 from 18 repeatedly so that we get 0 as a result. So let me do this one. 18, that means by using repeated subtraction means 18 minus 6, which is equal to 12. Again you subtract by 6. 12 minus 6, which is equal to 6. Again minus 6. 6 minus 6, which is equal to 0. That means here we subtracted this 6 from 18. How many times? 1, 2, 3. 3 times we subtracted. 3 times we subtracted. 3 times. Therefore 18 divided by 6 is equal to 3. That means as 6 subtracted 3 times, 6 subtracted 3 times from 18, we get 0. Therefore 18 divided by 6 is equal to 3. Like that we can find the coefficient of the division. Now let us divide a given integer by 0. Let us divide an integer by 0. So take say positive integer 6. Consider 6 divided by 0. So here, so same we can do this division by using repeated subtraction. How many times 0 can be subtracted from 6? Means what we will do? So 6 divided by 0 is equal to how much? Means 6 minus 0 is equal to how much? 6. Again you subtract from 6. Again 6 minus 0, 6. Again minus 0, 6. Again minus 0, 6, and so on. And every time we are getting the same number 6. That is equal to how many times you can subtract infinite times. So infinite zeros, will get the infinite zeros. That means 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, 5 times, 6 times. So like that, we have to keep forever. So answer is infinite. Therefore, we can write it as 6 divided by 0 is equal to infinite. Similarly, you take another example. Suppose say 18 divided by 0. So which is also equal to infinite times will get. So that means here a small issue is there. Here 6 divided by 0 is equal to infinite, 18 divided by 0 is equal to infinite. So shall I write this one as 6 divided by 0 is equal to 18 divided by 0, that is equal to infinite times? So say yes or no? So here we will get a small issue. Why? Because if you equal these two, from this we can write it as 6 is equal to 18. So 6 is equal to 18? So here, according to basic principle of mathematics, principle of mathematics, 6 is not equal to 18. 6 is not equal to 18. So that means our assumption is wrong. That means our acceptance is wrong. Therefore, our acceptance is wrong. That means assumption is wrong. Both are same. MPTION. Our assumption is wrong. Therefore, division of any integer, this is division of any integer, division of any integer by 0 is not defined. Division of integers is not defined. That means division of an integer by 0 cannot be defined. Division of integer by 0 cannot be defined. That means it is meaningless. It is meaningless. So here we can divide the given integer by 0 by using inverse operation of multiplication also. Let me explain that one also. So same, let us consider the same integer 6 divided by 0. So we have to prove that division by 0 is not defined. So this is the division by here is equal to how much? Prove that. This is the proof. What is the proof? Division by 0 is not defined means, so before that, division is the inverse operation of multiplication, as we know that. For example, you see, so write one division fact. Let 8 divided by 4 is equal to how much? 2. In 8, 4 is 2 times. As we know that this is the division statement. For every division fact, there are 2 multiplication factor. So that means 8 divided by 4 means is equal to 2 means if we multiply these two numbers, 4 into 2, we will get 8 only. 4 2s are 8, or vice versa, 2 4s are 8. So these two are the multiplication statements. By using this, we can do this one. We can solve this one. So therefore, division is the here, as we know, we know that division is inverse operation to multiplication. Division is inverse operation to multiplication. It means, what is this mean? What is this? So let, what is the given division? 6 divided by, let 6 divided by 0 is equal to, say, a. Let it be the integer. Say this is, say, a is an integer. A is an integer. So according to the rule, what is the rule we have? According to rule, what is the rule we have? What is the rule we have? When you divide any integer by, so that means in division fact, we have two multiplication facts. So 6 divided by 2, 0 means, which is equal to, say, a. By observing this one, 8 divided by 4 is equal to 2. If you multiply, what is the first multiplication statement? 4 into 2, which is equal to 8. So according to this one, 0 into a must be equal to, according to the rule, 0. So this is 0 into a must be equal to, what is that? Must be equal to 6. Must be equal to 6. Why? Because here 4 2s are 8. According to this rule, 0 into a must be equal to 6. But we know that, all of you, listen carefully. But we know that, what is that? A into 0. If you multiply any integer by 0 or 0 into a into 0 or 0 into a, it must be equal to 0 only. This is 0 only. If you multiply any integer by 0, we will get 0 as an integer. As we know that product of, what is this? As we know that product of 0 and any integer, here the integer is a, is 0 only, is 0 only. Therefore, according to this one, therefore we can write it as 6 divided by 0 is not equal to an integer, and 6 divided by 0 is not equal to an integer. Therefore, finally, division by 0 is not possible. Not possible, or we can write not defined. Is not defined. So in this way we can prove that division by 0 is not possible. Now next. Okay students, let us stop here. We will continue the next in the previous class.